Hey folks, Leducium here, and welcome back to another Let's Play of StarCraft 2 Nexus Wars. We are starting off on the right-hand side, and I'm going to go up. What is this guy going to do? Come on, pick something to build. And I will build... Alright, I'm going toss then, if you're not going to pick something. Alright, so we're both going to get a Zealot out. We'll see, I might switch it up then. We'll see what the other team is doing. And these guys are going Zerg and Terran. And that's pretty much it. That's all we can do in the beginning. Let's see what happens as we send our units out. This is a tug-of-war game, so we'll see if we can tug and win this war. That does not sound right. I apologize. Let's see what happens over here. Anything? These guys should be timed pretty well. Yep, they're going out together. These guys are not timed as well, but that's alright. It's still just the first play of the game. Nothing important can happen here. I could be wrong, actually. For all I know, everything important can happen here. But that's what I'm going to assume, and here we go. So 4 Zerglings against the Zealot, and they will eventually win, although they barely survived. And how about us? He's got Protoss over here, and Terran. So I am thinking I might actually switch to Terran as well, and just try to counter, and see if we can do that. I don't like the idea of having 2 Protoss units versus Protoss and Terran. I think ultimately that would not go well for us. Alright, let's find out a little bit about our teammates. So Pink is 148 to 182. This is me, 48 to 63, unfortunately. 72 to 117, and 11 to 23. So everybody's win-loss ratio is in the negative. These guys are 68, 103, 37, 91, 372. So this guy's got a good win-loss ratio. And this guy's alright. He's about 50%. That's okay. So we've got a lot of resources. I am going to switch to Terran, I think. And you know what? I'm going to build a Marine right there. And I'm going to build... Oh, what do we have? You know what? I'm going to build... a Hellion. I'm going to say screw it to all these units. We're just going to go Hellion, and we will... these are nicely timed. And we will just try to push for tech and higher tech quickly. Now, of course, he's got Hellions of his own, and he might go for... What will he go for? He may go for other units. Of course he'll go for other units. I'm trying to think of what they may do, because how are we going to counter it? So I could counter with a siege tank and then go right into Warhound to counter his tech. If they go air, we would go Vikings. Vikings are great anti-air. I don't like Thors because they can always go Immortals on the toss side. Of course we can go Immortal as well. But Immortals are a great Thor counter. And what else can we do? That's pretty much it. Let's see how we are able to push this back. What about the bottom? Let's check on what's happening at the bottom. We've got all of our Zerg coming out, and of course they are Terran and Protoss as well, so they're pushing with Hellions, 1 Sentry, and a couple of Marines. Not to worry, these guys will be able to take them out. The Roaches, here come the Reapers. I don't like Mass Reapers. I personally don't think it's a good idea. They are a detection unit, but I think they're too easily killed. Let's build something. Let's build our Medivac. That'll support our units. I could have saved for a siege tank, but I think I'm going to go for the Medivac. It's a little bit of extra income right away, and at the same time, it will be able to heal our units and hopefully push these guys back a little bit. We don't have that many units to heal, but we still do have at least 2 TOS and Marine. So I'm not sure. I don't think sentries can be healed because they're not biological, but still, this will be good enough. And here comes all of our units, and it should be enough to push these guys back. So I'm not too worried about the top. Bottom's getting pushed a little bit, but I think they'll be okay. Zerg can always build tons of units pretty quickly, so I think we'll be alright there as well. So there we go. There's top pushing, there's bottom pushing. We might be able to push into their base, but even if we do, always breaking out the siege tanks. Even if we do, they can always cannon, of course, and that will be the end of that. So here we go. Here are our units. Siege tanks, of course, are pretty devastating. But a good Immortal should counter that no problem. So let's figure out what we're going to do. Of course, I could build an Immortal as well if I wanted to. I could throw that out there. We can mess with them, but I think this guy's going to handle it. I'm going to focus more on the Terran units, and so I think I'm going to save up for a siege tank next, and then I can break out the Warhounds and counter whatever tech he's doing, unless he also goes for Warhounds, in which case I don't think I can counter his tech. Let's get that siege tank. So here's my plan. I'll build it over here. My plan is to be able to cannon in this little crevice if I need to. And I was thinking of building units here, but then I would just block off and they would have to go around, and I don't know. So I was going to cannon. Oh, yep, he's going siege tanks and stalkers. So I think Warhounds will be a good counter to this. So, although we may need to cannon, we may. How did that happen? All right. Oh, that's just a medevac. We may need to cannon before that actually happens. So we got this guy. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to save up for a Warhound. Oh, he's finally got an Immortal up. I don't think I'll be able to save up for a Warhound before they reach our base. Although, here's my siege tank, and maybe, just maybe, it might be enough to actually tip the scales in our favor. He's got his own stalker. Our siege tank is now dead. And our Marine is going to die a horrible, horrible death any second. Bottom is pushing great. Bottom is forcing him to cannon. And are we going to be able to kill the cannon? I doubt it. But we will be able to at least do some damage. And of course, they're calling for SCV top. Bill is, so let's go and try to do the best we can and do a little bit of damage here with our SUV. Oh, I have plenty of money. Let's go build a... Let us build... Oh, do we need to cannon? No, we do not. I am going to build a Warhound. That's it. As soon as I can. Come on, Warhound. Alright. I don't think we need to cannon. I think we are going to be just fine. And the Warhound's going to help and push these guys back quite significantly. So we are in great shape. We did not have to waste money on a cannon, and that is always good when you can do that. Bottom's counter pushing, of course, and that is the game, the game of the name. That is the name of the game. And I am dyslexic, obviously, because I cannot speak in a proper coherent sentence, except for that sentence, which came out surprisingly coherent and lucid, which was also a surprise to me and everyone involved. Now let's see what's happening at the bottom. We are, holy shit, look at all these Immortals pushing in, and we have Swarm Host to counter. Swarm Whores is what I was about to say. Swarm Hosts. Now I'm calling these Swarm Whores now. From now on, that's what they are, and that is what we're going to refer to them as. Immortals are, of course, a very devastating unit. They can take a lot of damage from heavy hitters because of their shields. But that is hopefully going to be countered soon at the bottom, I hope. They might have to cannon. I am going to go ahead and crystal because I'm paying too much attention to the gameplay here and not enough to my own resources. Of course, I need to get income. Let's see, what is my income now? It's 53. That is good. We need to keep improving our income. And we have a good push into their base. They do have a cannon up, but I think we'll be able to damage it quite significantly, I hope. And at least force them. There we go. There's the rest of our push. Maybe they'll have to nuke. Is it a possibility? I certainly hope so. If we can force them to nuke, that would be fantastic. At the very least, if we can take out that cannon, come on, can we do it? Yes, we can. That is awesome. We took out the cannon. Let's go help the bottom here. Come on. Faster. Let's repair our cannons. And hopefully it's going to be enough. I don't want us to have to nuke. They are probably going to have to nuke in their base. Can we keep this cannon alive? We can. Now let's go repair this cannon. Yes, they had to nuke, folks. They lost the cannon. They had to nuke. And I am going to take this opportunity to upgrade my pylon even more. Get that upgrade a little bit. Get a little more income. Look at our income now. 69. Haha, dangly parts. 73. 50. No, 60, 42. We are doing fantastic on income. That is going to be a huge advantage for us. Now let's just not blow it. Let's go back up here. We will probably have to cannon at this point, although they are getting pushed back and it's relatively hard. And that is exactly what she said. Now let's see if we can build another Warhound. I think it'll be a good counter. Again, Warhounds are really great against mechanical units, so here's in the description. Do bonus damage to mechanical units, and when they're Terran, they have mechanical units, unless they go air, in which case Vikings are always a great choice. They went with siege tanks, and so we will Warhound the shit out of them. Of course, he broke out his own Warhounds, because he knows how to counter it. So obviously Warhound will counter our Warhound. Not much we can do about that. Bottom is pushing back, which is great. The cannons work. And top is holding. So as long as we can keep up that momentum, we will do fantastically well. Let's save up. I'm going to get a dingle for a little bit of repair as well as detection. We'll get one of those up, and it'll increase our income slightly. We want to make sure that income's going up. Pink is doing real well at 91. And what is next? Well, let's see what they're doing. So they are managing pushback. They've got a little bit of air going. I might go anti-air for this. Is Protoss going to go air? That is a good question. Mothership cores, of course, are alright. They have all these effects like slowing down units in an area. And we don't have much anti-air, so that might be the way to go. Of course, our ground units are putting up a hell of a fight. Let's make sure these guys are synced, so as soon as that spawns, we'll sync these two together. Make sure they're spawning concurrently. And I'm thinking, at this point, if they are going air, let's put down a Thor. Maybe we'll force him to actually Thor. Warhounds are going to be good against the Thors, but not great. And Thors are just such a heavy hitter in and of their own right that I think they will be a good stopping block for this. Now, there are the air units and there are our ground units. And it is a fight to the death on the ground. So of course the Immortals are good, but still, are they good enough? Not quite. And they are pushing quite well. Of course, our bottom is pushing really well. They might have to nuke the bottom. We'll see. And I am going to... We'll probably have to cannon, but before we do, I am going to try to buy another Thor in here if I can. Here we go. Get these two synced up as soon as this one spawns. There we go. And then I just might go crazy Warhound, or potentially he's got some air going. Maybe Vikings, and maybe we just take the air. We'll see. So we are going to need to cannon. So what I'm going to do is start cannoning, and I'm going to start saving up. I'm going to put one cannon here. Or do I want to put it here? No, I'll just put it here. Whatever. I was going to try to hide it behind the building, see if I can use that as a distraction. But I'm just going to put the cannon down. I'm going to upgrade the cannon. And I'm thinking our cannon, upgraded cannon, if the other guy can put down a cannon as well, we might be able to hold this without having to resort to nuking. And if we can avoid nuking, then that is really, really, really good. We get to keep our nuke. We only get 4 nukes a game. Every player gets 1. Kind of like there can be only 1. No, that's not like Highlander at all. What am I referencing? But we only get 4 nukes, so you want to prevent them and only use them when you absolutely need to. And we don't absolutely need to. In fact, I might not have even needed the cannon, but I did just in case, so I wouldn't have to spend those resources, or I wouldn't accidentally spend those resources on something else. And I'm thinking maybe battlecruiser. It can soak up the damage for the scouts. That might be an okay play. We are pushing back, so our anti-air is doing a good job, and of course our ground units are doing their thing. Thors can attack air units, which is what's happening. So I think a battlecruiser might not be a bad idea, and let's do that. I don't think Warhounds can attack air at all. No. Unit, blah blah blah. I don't think they can only attack ground units, which is good. So if he builds a ton of Warhounds, it won't do him any good. Our air will be superior. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a battlecruiser. And the battlecruiser can soak up a good amount of damage, and it'll be able to soak up all of his damage from this stuff. While the scouts put everything off, the scouts can attack ground and air, which is great. So you want units that are versatile, that can attack both ground and air. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to get more income, which is exactly what I need. Pink is really kicking ass at 197. I'm only at 154. Green is doing real well. Sage could really use a little bit more income, and we are definitely doing better than at least some of the other team. This guy, purple, is at 209, in case you can't see. I had to look up from my monitor a little bit. I have a bit of a glare going, so I can't see that well as well. Scourge will destroy the air, of course they will, but right now they are probably going to have to nuke. I don't think there's a way we can repair the bottom enough for this kind of a push. Once you get late into the game, or a little bit later into the game, you do need to start using nukes, because no matter how many units you spawn, you just can't hold off a huge wave like this. The units build up. So let's see what happens. This upgraded. The cannon is upgraded, but I still don't think it will be able to hold them off. I think I could be wrong, but no, we just lost that cannon. We are going to lose this cannon. They will need to nuke, and there they go. Use the nuke, and that is good. We at least kept one cannon around, and they should be able to recover and push back. Meanwhile, we are repairing as best as we can. We are doing a great job pushing into their base. They are going to have to nuke this. There is no denying that, and yet we are also laggy, so there's that going on. Let's see, we got one cannon, got another cannon. Yeah, they will nuke if they know what they're doing. Meanwhile, yep, there they go, they nuked. And if I can, I would like to upgrade my crystal one more time, get more income, which I did. I'm up to 219. Pink is at 295. That is amazing. I need way more units. Pink is doing great, but I am not. So I need to build and build like crazy. But I did. Oh wow, he went heavy anti-air. Okay, so am I. You know what? At that point, so am I, is what I say. Let's go. We'll spawn Vikings. We can do the same thing. We can do the same thing, dude. We can spawn Vikings as well. In fact, I might throw down another Thor, because Thor's got good anti-air. Well, not good anti-air, but Thor can attack air, so it'll keep... I don't know. I don't know, because he's got ground, he's got the Warhounds, but I am going to throw down another Thor. I am going to link these, make sure they spawn at the same time, and then I am going to start throwing down Vikings. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of tempted to throw them in the middle so that I can push them towards the bottom if we need to, but I think bottom is doing fine on their own. They don't really need my help right now, so in fact I'm just going to put them up here, and we will spawn a ton of Vikings, and then we will kick some ass with all of our Vikings. That is my plan for the moment. We will out anti-air all of those guys, and let's throw another one. Oh, whatever. They'll be fine. Let's wait till these spawn, and then sync them all up. Good. And then let's quickly throw down one of these guys here, so we can start upgrading some of our units as well. And then let's throw down some more Vikings. At least 3 more. Yeah. Wait for these guys to spawn, and then again, I will try to time them so they all spawn at the same exact time. Nuclear launch detected. And they have to use another nuke, which is great for us. The more nukes they use up, I think they've used up all their nukes at this point. So if that is the case, we are in really good shape. And my Vikings are timed with my battlecruiser, which is real good, and they're pretty much timed with his air, which is fantastic. He's got a lot of upgrade units going here. I can start upgrading my ship weapons, my ship armor, which is exactly what I want to do. And let's build some more. Oh, what do I want to build? We could build some more Thors. I might throw down some more Thors. You know what? Why not? They're tough to kill. They do a shitload of damage. They can absorb a lot of damage, and they can attack air. And then I will actually build more Vikings for the rest of it, because he went heavy Viking, and so will I. And I'm hoping that this will be enough. Enough Vikings. We'll see. Throwing down, I can only put down one more Viking after this. And we may end up having to nuke, but you know what? If we have to spend one nuke and then we can push into their base, then we are in real good shape. Now I can start spending the rest of my money on upgrades. Of course, I could buy a second upgrade station here to start. What am I trying to say? To start upgrading our units faster, and that is probably what I will end up doing. Let's see if we can actually hold them off. We may be able to push them back without having to nuke or do anything. Holy crap, we are doing fantastic. Right now, we didn't have to really do anything. We didn't have to nuke. I was afraid we'd have to nuke, but we are pushing them back on our own. The Vikings are doing their job, and as well as the scouts. The carriers, of course, are great support. Battle cruisers I like because they can soak up a good amount of damage, and the Thors can attack air as well, so the Thors are a good counter. to his air as well as to his Thors, so they'll attack ground first, then they'll go for air. So we've got a good counter for whatever it is that they are doing. How's our income? 356, 333, yep, income is good. We can start upgrading. Can we upgrade this? Not quite yet. I have to wait until we get 1800. That is the next thing I'm going to upgrade, and then I'm going to go crazy and upgrade the shit out of all of my armor and all of my things. We will have to nuke at the bottom, of course, so they will nuke any second, I hope. That is going to be our second nuke for the bottom, but we are still leading in nukes, so there they go. They used the nuke. Hopefully they got most of them. There are still quite a few Thors alive, unfortunately. Let's go see if we can repair this cannon. Come on. Live, damn you, live. Don't die on me. No, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yes, you survived. I love you, cannon. That is not usually how I talk to cannons, but in this case, it'll have to do. Cannon knows what I mean. We're just friends. Let's see how we're doing up here. We are barely making it. He's got his own Odin here, and he's going to nuke, which will definitely help. We are getting pressured quite a bit. Nope, damn it, we lost that cannon. Odin's nuke went off. Are we going to lose the bottom? I certainly hope not, because we are doing great up top. Let's upgrade a bit up here while we can. Do the best we can. Get Yamato cannon, and damn it, do not tell me we have to use one of our nukes to help the bottom out. I will throw a cannon out here if I need to. I will see if that will help. Probably not enough, but we will try our best. So there's the cannon, and hopefully that'll hold them off. We do have quite a push up here, and they are going to have to use one of their Odins to nuke, and it's about time that I get a Kerrigan out and start pushing with Kerrigan. What the hell? Oh, they made it up here slightly. Alright, we'll hold them off, not a problem. So let's go up here. Let's build another upgrade station here, and we will start upgrading the crap out of things.
Who asked you?
Alright, so you upgrade that. Everything. And you upgrade. I could upgrade all this stuff. Fire bat armor. Marines. I don't have any Marines. No Marauders. Hellion, I have one. I don't have Ghosts, so no point in doing any of that stuff. What I need to do is upgrade this stuff. So, there we go. Upgrade as much as we can. Try to get stuff as upgraded as possible. And let's see if we... Wow, they've got quite a push pushing us back, but we will try to push them as far as we can. Let's actually go out and help the bottom. Let's do that. You know what? Throw our Kerrigan in the mix. Our Razor Swarm obviously damages everything in an area, and it is quite potent, and it should be enough to help get these guys off our back, push them back a little bit. Kerrigan, of course, is going to attract a little bit of damage, but not before I can do a little bit of my own, and hopefully be able to build enough of a momentum for us to push them back. I really hope we can push the bottom, because I do not want to have to well, I don't want to have to nuke for them. I think they've used up all of their nukes at this point, though, so that is good. If we can just push into their base and do a real good push, we'll be able to really hold them back. We are going to have to use some hero powers at this point, because they have their own heroes, and their own heroes are doing a good amount of damage. Let's go back in here, throw another Razor Swarm into the mix, see what happens, see if that helps run away. Of course, from the carriers, we don't want to get killed in the process. Losing a hero unit is real shitty. Let's go back here and see if we can spawn another one. Not quite yet. Let's do upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Upgrade, I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll see. Let's move our little builder over here just so we can repair it as needed. And let's move back down here as soon as I have enough for another Razor Swarm. We're going to unleash another Razor Swarm into this mess. We need to get these guys pushed back and quickly, because this I do not like. So we're doing a bit of a push, we're doing some damage, but it's not enough. Bottom is really struggling. They really need to be countering. We are having a bit of a problem up top, but we are doing the best that we can, of course, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see, can I upgrade some more? Of course I can. upgrade those guys, upgrade these guys, upgrade this, upgrade that. Get everything as upgraded as possible. So bottom is barely holding on. Kerrigan almost has enough for another Razor Swarm. There we go. One more time. Let's go down here and Razor Swarm this stuff. Let's see if we can get kind of close. There we go. We'll get in there and then we'll run the hell out of there before they attack the shit out of us. So we did some damage pushing those carriers back, which is always a plus. But we need to do more than just push those carriers back. We really need to get some momentum built up and actually push the whole thing back. So I'm not really happy about bottom. If we can pull it off in the top though, then bottom won't be too big of a problem. So we just need to keep pushing. I am upgrading as much as possible, and I do need to save up. I can't upgrade this anymore, so I just need to save up. And we've got a good amount of income, 484. So we've got really good income. We just need... Orange still not doing great on income. I don't know if he knows how crystals work, how pylons work. But maybe he does. Maybe he's just recording a stream himself and can't pay attention to two things at once. Who knows? So we'll just keep doing our best over here, trying to get these guys pushed and out of the way. That helped destroy that. Hopefully some of these will be taken out. At least if we can at least hold on, that will help. I kind of wish now that I did build my Vikings in the middle there, because then I could have pushed them into the bottom and really helped out. This is not a good time to destroy my Vikings though, so I don't want to do that. I do want to build another Kerrigan, however, and let's upgrade something else. So another Kerrigan would be real nice, which we will have momentarily, and then I will use both Kerrigans to push this shit back. How are we doing over here? We are doing alright. He's attacking us. Where's my Kerrigan? Let's go over here. Let's group these two together, bind them to our #1 key. Let's walk down here and let's Razor Storm the shit out of everybody. No, don't move away from my shit storm. There we go. And they're gonna chase me, and that's okay. I will destroy them. I will destroy them all. Let's go, and I know he's gonna nuke, and we are going to Razor Swarm his crap here as well. So he may nuke, we may Razor Swarm, and that will help. That his, if we can take out his Kerrigan, that would be even better. I don't think we'll be able to. You know, maybe we can. Is that his Kerrigan? Oh, I wish we could. Let's see if we can go around this way, the bottom, avoid detection, and hopefully, yes, no. Oh. I really wanted to take out his Kerrigan. Oh yeah, Bill. Oh no, damn it, Bill's on my team. He lost his Kerrigan. That's shitty. I don't want him. I don't want my teammates to lose their Kerrigans. I'm trying to take out their Kerrigans. Don't forget about upgrades, of course. So let's upgrade, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that, and I hope eventually we'll be able to build another Kerrigan in about 100 and well, almost 2 minutes. A little over 2 minutes. Hey, we got another Razor Swarm. Let's go back down. So we are doing our best, keeping things going. I am tempted to start moving Vikings slowly into the middle. It will put some pressure up top, of course. If we do that, it'll disturb our flow, but at the same time, it will allow us to really help bottom push back. If we do that, top is going to get pushed back right away, of course. So there's not much that can be done about that. Let's go keep using our Kerrigans as best as we can, and then keep running away after we do. So Razor Swarm, take care of some of these carriers. And then, of course, Pink has to leave. That sucks for us. At least his units are still around, but that really sucks. And then Orange is left. So now it's 2 versus 4. That really sucks because now these hero units aren't being controlled by anyone. So I don't even know where his Kerrigans are. Yeah, that kind of blows. So this is what you get for playing a pickup game, folks. We are doing well. We were doing well. and then we get slammed like this because our guys decide that they have better things to do, which could be a legitimate case, but it still kind of sucks. Is this his Kerrigan? Yes, it is. No, I can't control that Kerrigan. Alright. That guy's still around. So let's go, let's do our best here and see if we can Razor Swarm our way out of this. And push these guys back, and if we can push them back enough, bottom is going to get... Oh, bottom's going to get killed. Let's go nuke. Let's see how his nuke goes. I'm going to nuke. Fuck it. I'm going to nuke, and then he's going to nuke. That's going to be the end of that. But that might actually be enough to push bottom back exactly where we need them to be. And I hope that is the case. And if that is the case, we will actually be in half-decent shape. Let's build another Kerrigan. If that is enough to get bottom all the way out of the shitstorm, we might actually push back into their base. We'll see. Let's go down here and let's do our best to Razor Swarm these guys a little bit. Run away before we get killed. Bottom is just getting too pressured. There's not a lot we can do. So unfortunately, this is not looking well for us. One more time. Unborn's Kerrigan has been slain. That is unfortunate. We have one more nuke, but it's not going to do us much good at this point. I don't think. Where's that other nuke? Is it this guy? So we could try to do our best to nuke as soon as they get here. In fact, you know what? I want them to move their... You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to kill their Odins. If I'm going to die, I'm at least going to kill their Odins, but it is good game. This is it. I don't think there's anything we could have done. It is GG at this point, so I'm going to wish everyone a GG, and we'll just watch the end of this. So this was a pretty close game. It was a lot of fun. It was tough. We did real well at the beginning. Unfortunately, bottom was having problems, and so after a lot of back and forth pushing, we did eventually get overwhelmed. So this is Nexus Wars, and it is a tug-of-war game. There are a couple of things I should have been doing. Actually, I should have been trying to chrono boost the buildings, trying to speed up production a little bit. I always forget to do this. Scanner is unnecessary, but chrono boost is pretty nice. For only 30 resources, we could speed up production, and that would help out a little bit. So that's probably what we should have been doing. Anyways, this has been another Let's Play of Nexus Wars. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, please hit like, and I hope you tune in next time. I will see you later, folks.